Have you ever seen a butterfly floating by and wondered, how does something so delicate, so colorful, so free begin life as something so very different? This is not just a story about a bug. This is a story of transformation, of letting go, of trusting the unknown, of nature's quiet miracle called metamorphosis. Let's go back to where all butterflies begin. High above the forest floor, beneath the shade of green leaves, a female butterfly searches carefully. Not every leaf will do. She's looking for just the right plant. One her young will eat the moment they hatch. For monarch butterflies, it's milkweed. For swallowtails, it might be parsley or fennel. Each species knows its match. Once she finds it, she gently lays a single egg, sometimes dozens or hundreds, each no bigger than the head of a pin. Inside this egg is a caterpillar in waiting. Not quite alive in our eyes, but life is stirring, and after a few days, the shell softens and something moves. The egg splits open. Out comes a larva, what we call a caterpillar. It is tiny, fragile, it can barely crawl, but it wastes no time. Its first meal, its own eggshell, rich in protein. Then it begins eating the leaf beneath it. This is the larva stage, the phase of growth. And grow it does. Caterpillars don't grow like we do. Their skin doesn't stretch. Instead, when it outgrows its outer layer, it molts. It sheds its exoskeleton like a snake shedding its skin. And beneath, a new, slightly larger version of itself. This happens 5 times, each stage called an instar. Between molts, it eats almost constantly. Some caterpillars grow 100 times their original size in just 2 weeks. Imagine a human baby growing into the size of a blue whale in that time. That's the power of caterpillar hunger. But all that growth is not the final goal. It's just the preparation. Even as it chews leaf after leaf, a silent transformation is already beginning, deep inside. Inside the caterpillar's body are clusters of special cells called imaginal discs. They sound magical, and in a way, they are. These discs are like embryonic time capsules. They remain dormant during larval life, but carry the complete blueprint for legs, eyes, wings, antennae. In short, the future butterfly is already written inside the caterpillar. Even as it crawls, it carries within it the dream of flight. When the time is right, the caterpillar stops eating. Its body has changed, becoming bloated, restless, ready. It searches for a quiet, secure place, the underside of a branch, a leaf stem, or even a windowsill. Once it finds a spot, it spins a silken anchor, a tiny pad with hooks called cremasters. It attaches itself and then hangs upside down in a J shape. And then something incredible happens. The caterpillar's skin begins to split. But this time, instead of revealing another larval form, it reveals a chrysalis, a jade-green, jewel-like case, smooth, shiny, delicate, often ringed with tiny gold spots. This is the pupal stage. Inside, everything will change. To the outside world, It may seem like nothing is happening, but inside, it's a storm of transformation. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar liquefies. Yes, liquefies. Its body breaks down into a molecular soup. Old tissues are digested by enzymes. It becomes, quite literally, unmade, but not destroyed, because floating in that biological soup are the imaginal discs. Now, those hidden blueprints activate. They begin constructing entirely new tissues: eyes, compound lenses, 6 delicate legs, long antennae, and, of course, wings. The process is called complete metamorphosis. It's not change, it's rebirth. This stage can last 1 to 2 weeks, sometimes longer depending on species and weather, until one day the chrysalis begins to twitch. The outer shell of the chrysalis darkens. You can now see the colors of the wings inside. Then, a split. Slowly, carefully, the butterfly pulls itself out. But it is not ready to fly. Its wings are crumpled and soft, its body heavy with fluid. The butterfly clings to its empty chrysalis. It pumps fluid from its abdomen into its wings. This process takes hours. And then, when the wings are strong, dry, and flat, the butterfly lets go and takes its first flight. As a butterfly, life changes entirely. It now feeds not on leaves, but on nectar. Its mouth has become a proboscis, a long straw that rolls and unrolls like a tape measure. It drinks from flowers, pollinates the plants it visits. It searches for mates. It finds new leaves to lay eggs upon, and the cycle begins again. Most butterflies live only a few weeks, but some, like the monarch, can travel over 3,000 kilometers during their great migration. One tiny body, thousands of miles, carried on wings thinner than paper. The butterfly's journey is more than just science. There's no caterpillar training for wings. It must trust its nature. It must dissolve to become. We too go through such seasons. We molt old habits, break from comfort, enter our own chrysalis, times of stillness, grief, or growth. And sometimes we don't know what we're becoming until we rise. So next time you see a butterfly flutter by, don't just see beauty. See courage. See science. See a miracle that took place inside a leaf's shadow. And remember, inside you, there are imaginal discs too. Ideas waiting, wings forming, a blueprint you don't fully see yet. You are not stuck. You are becoming. Just like the caterpillar, you are capable of change so complete you may not recognize yourself at the end. And that's okay, because nature doesn't rush. It only transforms. If this story opened your wings a little, like, share, and subscribe to the Wonder Book, because in this world of caterpillars and butterflies, everyone has a story worth telling.